Hello all, I come in peace. It's Dionne. Thank you so much for joining me here today. For this practice, we have a sensual sacral chakra yoga flow, a part of the 9 chakras yoga series. So the sacral chakra rests just below the navel, in between the reproductive organs, and this is the center of creativity, sensuality, and emotions. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to leave a like on this video if you found it to be beneficial. And let's get started. So let's get started coming down onto our backs, okay? Coming to lie completely flat, we'll bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to fall open, coming into a Supta Baddha Konasana. Take your time here, settling into stillness, into the body, and in with the breath. Maybe you bring one hand to the heart space and the other hand to the belly. Take a moment to check in with yourself and notice how you feel. So tuning into our sacral chakra here. Okay, our center of creativity and our river of emotions. The sacral chakra resonates with the element of water. So I like to tell my students to allow your river of creativity and emotions to flow. You have an infinite amount of creative potential within you. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. From here, we'll slowly close the knees and hug the knees into chest. Give yourself a hug, find a gentle rock side to side, massage out that tailbone, the lower back. And just take some gentle circles here, applying a little bit of pressure. When you're ready, let's find stillness. Awesome job. And we're going to come into a happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet, or the index and middle finger can wrap around the big toes, and we'll pull the knees in towards the body for our happy baby. So right away, creating space in the hips here. You can continue that gentle sway side to side. Maybe you play around with straightening through one leg and then the other. Breathing deep into the belly, allowing the body to release. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and bring the feet down to earth. And from here, you can bring the hands behind the knees, behind the thighs, and begin to gently rock up and down the spine. You can do this a few times here. And eventually, we'll sit up nice and tall, coming into Sukha Asana, or an easy seat here. Okay. Finding a nice tall spine. Let's bring the hands to heart center. Press the palms together and the thumbs against the sternum and just feel your heartbeat. We'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Let's make our way onto hands and knees, coming into a tabletop. So right away, the wrists are in line with the shoulders and the knees in line with the hips here. Nice neutral spine. And we'll work through some cat-cows. When you're ready, using an inhale to drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round it through, tucking chin to chest. Press away from the yoga mat. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale, round and release. So go ahead and flow through cat-cow at your own pace, your own rhythm. Remember, we don't force, we flow, and take the breath with you as you go. Tune into the body and notice how you're feeling. Meet yourself where you're at today. When you're ready, find a neutral spine, come back to your tabletop. Now from here, starting with the left leg, we're going to find a fire hydrant kick out to the side, okay? Lifting the left knee. Now from here, we'll take some gentle circles. So we're really creating space in that left hip. Remember the breath, remember to breathe. Notice if you're tightening or clenching anywhere, and see if you can just release. And after going in one direction with the knee, we'll pause and go in the other direction. When you're ready, we'll release the left knee down. Take it to the other side with the right. So fire hydrant here, kicking the right knee out, and we'll begin to take some circles. You can go slow. You might try to speed it up, but just remember to breathe. When you're ready, we'll go in the opposite direction. Very good. And release the knee back down to earth. From here, we'll walk the hands forward, curl the toes under, send the hips high, up and back for downward facing dog. So in your downward dog, go ahead and pedal the feet, generous bend in the knees, bring the belly close to the top of the thighs. From here, grounding through the left foot, inhale, right leg up high. Exhale, bend at the knees, so stacking through the hips, even with the shoulders. You can stay in stillness or take those circles. And again, if you go one way, maybe you pause, go in the other direction. When you're ready, we'll release the right foot down and switch. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend at the knee. And again, circles. You can take little baby circles. If you want more of a stretch, you'll take bigger circles. And again, go in the opposite direction. When you're ready, we'll release. Use an inhale to look forward. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale lifts you halfway. Exhale to bow. Root to rise. Bring it up. Hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bow and fold. Let it go. Plant the palms. Step the left toes back here. Okay? So dropping the left knee down, we're setting up for a low lunge. If you have blocks at home or books that you'd like to use underneath the hands, underneath the palms, you can do so. Just take your time here, starting on the palms to earth. Okay? And when you're ready, maybe you bring the hands to the hips, or you can bring the hands to heart center. You can even interlace the fingertips, bring the palms on top of the thigh. Remember the breath. Keep your gaze upward if you can. Take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to release. Fingertips to the earth. Send the hips back. Half splits, runner stretch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bow the head down towards the knee. Remember to breathe. So we're creating space not only in the hips and the hamstrings, breathing deep into the belly. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, roll through center. We'll just curl the left toes under and step it up to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Plant the palms, right toes back, and lower the right knee. So same thing on the other side. We're setting up for that low lunge. You can stay on the fingertips, on the palms. You can bring the hands to the hips, heart center. Keeping the gaze upwards. When you're ready, inhale and exhale, fingertips to the earth. Take a deep breath in. Use your exhale, send the hips back. Flex the left toes towards the face for your half splits. Runner stretch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bow the head towards the knee and sink just a bit deeper. Inhale, exhale to release, roll through center. From here, we curl the right toes under and step it up to meet the left, forward fold. Inhale, lifts halfway. Exhale to bow. Root to rise. Bring it up. And hands to heart center. We take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bow and fold. Let it go. From here, we plant the palms. We'll step it back, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, float it onto the belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale to bow. Press it back to plank. Send it back, downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. Awesome job. From our downward dog, inhale, looks forward. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, lifts halfway. Exhale to bow. Plant the palms. Step the left toes back and pivot about 45 degrees, setting up for warrior one. So building from the ground up here, nice strong base. On an inhale, we rise. Now from here, our front knee is bent. Breathing deep into the belly, inhale. Use your exhale, send the fingertips back into space as you straighten through that front right leg here for a modified pyramid variation. Inhale, warrior one, bend at the knee. Exhale, sweep it back, pyramid. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, reach it up. And release. Hands to the earth. Step it back, plank pose. Inhale here, exhale, float it onto the belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale to bow. Press it back to plank. Send it back, downward facing dog. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, lifts halfway. Exhale to bow. Plant the palms and the right toes come back. Generous bend in the front left knee. And on an inhale, we rise for warrior one. Breathing deep into the belly. Inhale here, exhale, sweep the fingertips back into space for that pyramid variation. So you'll lengthen through the left leg. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, reach it up. And float it down, plant the palms, step it back, and flow, belly to cobra. Make your way to downward dog when you're ready. Take your time. From downward dog, inhale, looks forward. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, lifts halfway. Exhale to bow, root to rise, bring it up. Hands to heart center. From here, we'll come to stand nice and wide on the yoga mat, take up space. So the toes are pointed outwards, the heels are coming in towards the body, hands at heart center or at the hips. We'll take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to squat for goddess. If you want, you can take a gentle sway side to side. When you're ready, you'll find stillness. Bring the hands to the knees or the thighs. Inhale, exhale to twist. Right shoulder towards that inner left thigh. Release back through center. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Left shoulder towards the inner right thigh. Come back through center. Inhale. Exhale, twist. One more time, back through center. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Back through center. Bring the hands to heart center to prayer. We'll straighten through the legs. Awesome job, everybody. Adjust your feet so now the heels and toes are in line and we're coming into a wide-legged fold. We'll take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to bow all the way down. Bring the hands to earth, to your ankles, or to a yoga block. When you're ready, left hand to center. Inhale, right hand to sky. And release right hand down. Inhale, left hand to sky. And release back into your fold. A few more breaths here. Notice if you're tightening or clenching. See if you can release just a bit more. Soften just a bit more in the posture. When you're ready, we'll slowly release and make our way up to standing. Peel your way up. We'll walk the feet back together, and I'll meet you standing again at the top of the yoga mat. When you're ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, lifts you halfway. Exhale to bow and release. From here, we step it back and take it straight to downward dog. Let's go ahead and lower the knees. Swing the feet around, find your seat. Extend the legs nice and long here. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bow and fold for a seated fold here. So the sacral chakra is associated with the color orange, and orange is a beautiful color to inspire creativity and passion. So when working with the sacral chakra, we're really in tune with the body, and we're in tune with how the body is feeling. So take a moment to notice how you feel here. Notice any sensations that come up in the body. And allow yourself to just feel. No need to suppress or hide or run away, but just feel. When you're ready, sit up nice and tall. We bring the right heel in and leave the left leg nice and long. Bring the left hand behind you onto the mat. Inhale, we lift the hips. And release back down to earth. Let's switch, extend the right leg, bring the left heel in, bring the right hand behind you onto the mat, and on an inhale, we lift the hips. And come back down to earth. Let's make our way onto our backs. Keep the feet on the yoga mat. Bring the feet nice and wide, and we'll begin to windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Awesome job, everybody. Great work. And as we release this tension and stress in the hips, it's okay if certain emotions come to surface. Just allow them to arise and allow them to pass. Validate how you feel. When you're ready, we'll just leave the feet nice and wide, allow the knees to fall inward, bring one hand to the heart space and the other hand to the belly, onto that sacral chakra, so just below the navel here. Imagining a spinning wheel of bright orange light of creativity and passion and potential. There's nothing that you cannot do. Honor and validate your emotions. Allow yourself to feel and release and let go. Allow yourself to be inspired and create and share. When you're ready, we'll press the palms together and the thumbs to the third eye to close this practice. Thank you so much for participating in yoga with me here. It's always such an honor to hold space for you, and I'm always forever grateful. May you know love, see love, feel love, and be love. Namaste.